Today we'll start with the next part of the word problems of quadratic equation. Okay. Practice set 2.6. The question is, Pratik takes 8 hours to travel 36 km upstream and return to the same spot. Find the speed of the boat in still water. The speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. Find the speed of the current. Okay, pay attention. Suppose this is a water current. Okay, मतलब पानी इधर से इधर जा रहा है, पानी वर्तुन खाली बात है, ठीक है? And this is the plain stream. Okay, this is just a lake-like. In the lake-like part, speed of the boat is 12 km per hour. Okay, speed of the boat is 12 km per hour. But when a boat is going downwards, it is called downstream. Okay, so boat will have the speed of the boat will have this its original speed, that is 12, plus speed of the current, water current. Okay, but if the boat is going upwards in this direction, then the speed will be speed of the boat minus speed of the current, because water is flowing in the opposite direction. Okay, water is also flowing in the same direction, so its speed will increase. ऊपर से नीचे तो स्पीड ज्यादा रहेगी, नीचे से ऊपर जाएगा तो स्पीड कम रहेगी. ज्यादा स्पीड will plus the water current, कम speed will subtract the water current. Okay, so let's see. So if the boat is going upstream, then it's coming back to the original spot. Therefore, distance covered in upstream and downstream will be the same. Okay, so let's start the sum. Okay, let the speed of the current be x. Okay, speed of the current or speed of the water current be x. Therefore, speed of the boat upstream, when it is going upwards, speed will be less. So it is x minus 12 boat speed minus current speed, and speed of the boat downstream is 12 plus x. As boat is going downwards, its speed will increase. Okay, so we know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So time will be distance upon speed, time will be distance upon speed. So distance covered to going upstream is 36, distance is 36, upon speed, upstream speed is 12 minus x. Okay, the boat is going upstream, plus again it is coming downstream, so distance covered is same, and as it is coming downstream, its speed, distance upon speed is x plus 12 plus x. Going upstream and going downstream, it total takes, it denotes speed upon distance upon speed denotes what? Time. Okay, so 36 I will take common over here, so 1 upon 12 minus x plus 1 upon 12 plus x is equal to 8. 36 will go there and get divided. We will have 1 upon 12 minus x plus 1 upon 12 plus x, it is 8 upon 36. Okay, when I will cross multiply this, I will have 12 plus x, this will go there, 12 minus x upon denominator multiply, 12 minus x multiplied by 12 plus x is equal to 8 upon 36, that is 4 2s are 4 9s are 2 upon 9. Okay, so see, minus x plus x gets cancelled, so we have 12 plus 12, that is 24, 12 minus x, 12 plus x, a minus b, a plus b, that is a square minus b square. A minus b, a plus b is a square minus b square, and we have 2 upon 9 at the right hand side. Okay, this will again get reduced. 2 ones are 2 12s are. So this will go that side. 12 9s are 108, and this will go that side. 144 minus x square. Minus x square will come this side, plus x square. 144 minus 108. So 144 minus 108, 14 minus 8, 6. So it is 36. Okay. So x square is equal to 36. So value of x is plus 6 or value of x is minus 6. Okay. But speed of the current, speed cannot be negative. Therefore, as speed can't be negative, right? Negative. Therefore, x is equal to 6. Therefore, speed of the water current is 6. Okay, understood the 7th question? Okay. In the 8th question, there is something to do with the time. Okay. For example, A take 10 days to do one work. Okay. So how can we find out the work done in one day? So in one day, work will be done 1 upon 10. Okay. If B take 50 days to do a work, so work done in one day is 1 upon 50. Okay, so we can easily find out one day work was dividing by 1 to the total number of days taken. So this is the same type of question. Let's see what we can do it in this. Pintu takes 6 days more than those of Nishu to complete a work. So we will take let time taken by Nishu be x days. Okay, therefore Pintu will take 6 days more, therefore x plus 6 days. Okay. Whenever a question is given of a work done, okay, in 10 days, 12 days, always take 1 day work. Therefore, work done in 1 day. Nishu 1 upon x and Pintu 1 upon x plus 6. This is the work done in 1 day. Always, whenever you are asked to find out the work done, do the sums like this. Okay. If they work together, they finish in 4 days. If they work together, means 1 upon x and 1 upon x plus 6, the work can be completed in 4 days. So in 1 day, 1 upon 4 work is getting completed. Got it? So 4 days, so 1 upon 4. X days, so 1 upon x. X plus 6 days, so 1 upon x plus 6. When I will cross multiply it, x plus 6 multiply by 1, x multiply by 1 upon x multiply by x plus 6 is equal to 1 upon 4. Okay. So we have 2x plus 6 is equal to x square plus 6x. Okay. X plus x 2x 6 as it is, x square plus 6x is equal to 1 upon 4. Again 4 will go that side. So 4 2s are 8x, 6 4s are 24, and this will come this side. We have x square plus 6x. So writing in the standard form, x square plus 6x plus 8 will come here and become minus 8, plus 24 will come here and become minus 24. is equal to, actually equal to 0 is this side. I am taking all this term this side, but write equal to 0 over here or over there. It doesn't make any difference. So x square minus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. So split 24 in such a way, in subtraction it should be 2. So it is 6 4s are minus plus. So x square minus 6x plus 4x minus 24 is equal to 0. So if I am taking x common, I am having x minus 6 over here as well. Taking plus 4 common is equal to 0. X plus 4 is equal to 0. X minus 6 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to 6. So work time cannot be negative. Therefore x is equal to 6. Okay. So what is the question? If they work alone, Nishu will take x days and Pintu will take 12 days. Okay. So I write over here. Therefore, Nishu will take 6 days and Pintu will take x plus 6, that is 6 plus 6, 12 days to complete the work alone. Okay. So write the final statement properly. Nishu will take 6 days and Pintu will take x plus 6, that is 6 plus 6, that is 12 days to complete the work alone. Okay. I hope you got it. Whatever I erased it, please go backwards and copy it down. Okay. The ninth one is a very interesting question. Okay. Find quotient and divisor. Okay. And divisor. Okay. Pay attention. Suppose this is a number 9 divided by 2. 2 4s are 8. We have the remainder 1. This is called as divisor. Okay. This is called as divisor. This is called as quotient. This is called as remainder, and this is called as dividend. Okay. So how do we get this 9? How do we get this 9? We get this 9 as 2 multiplied by 4, that is 8, plus remainder 1. Okay. That is 9. That is dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Okay. Remember that. Divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend. So what is over here? Let's see. Is 460 is divided by a natural number where quotient is 6. So let the natural number be x. Let the natural number be x. Okay, we have the natural number as x. So for better understanding, 460 is divided by a natural number x. Okay, that is the divisor. Quotient is 6 more than 5 times the divider. 6 more than 5 times the divider, and the remainder is 1. So I can say that as divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay. So divisor is x, quotient is 6 plus 5x, remainder is 1, and dividend is 460. So 6 into x is 6x plus 5x square plus 1 is equal to 460. So 5x square plus 6x plus 1 minus 460 is equal to 0. So we have 5x square plus 6x minus 459 is equal to 0. So we need to middle term split now. First multiply this term by this term. Okay, we always multiply with the first term to the last term. So 459 multiply by 5, 9 5 are 45, 4 5 are 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 9 2 5 are 20, it is 22. So we have 2295. We need to split 2295 in such a way that in subtraction I should get 9. So I will find the factors. 2295. First I will do it by 5. 5 4s are 20. 5 5s are 25. 5 9s are 45. Both the numbers are divisible by 9. 9 5s are 45. 9 1s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 3 1s are 3. 3 7s are 21 and 17 1s are. Okay. So 17 is 51. So it is 51. 9 5 are 45. Yes. 51 45. Okay. So we got the split at 51 45. So 5x square plus 51x minus 45x, splitting the middle term. Okay. 6x is 51 minus 45 minus 459 is equal to 0. I just erase this part so that I have enough space to write it. So nothing can be taken common over here. So x as it is. So 5x plus 51. Here also 5x plus 51. Sign has changed. So minus sign outside. 9 I will take common because 9 5 is 45 is equal to 0. Okay. So we will have x minus 9 as one bracket and 5x plus 51 as the other bracket. Okay. Therefore x minus 9 is equal to 0. 5x plus 51 is equal to 0. X is equal to 9. 5x is equal to minus 51. So this value of x is negative and we have the natural number. Natural numbers are not negative. So we can say that therefore x is equal to 9. Okay, as it is natural number. Okay, so x is equal to 9. Therefore divisor is equal to 9 because it is x. Divisor is equal to x is equal to 9 and quotient is equal to 6 plus 5x. Okay, quotient is 6 more than 5 times the divisor. Okay, 6 more than 5 times the divisor. 5 times multiplied by 9. 9 5s are 45. So 45 plus 6. It is 51. So we have quotient is equal to 51 and divisor is equal to 9. Okay, got it? Okay, so we have very interesting activity for the last question of 2.6. Okay, we have the trapezium having the area 33. Okay, we'll just try to fill in the blanks. I'll see, whenever you are having an activity, just fill in the blanks. Yes, you can solve it in the rough part, but just substitute whatever is required. Let's see what we can do it. So area of the trapezium is equal to half into sum of parallel side AB plus CD into height. So it is AM. Okay, just try to put it with the red pen. So it is AM. Okay, height. So now half into 33 is the area given, half into AB is x and CD is 2x plus 1. Okay, so and AM, what is AM? AM is x plus 4, sorry, x minus 4, you can see over here. Okay, 2 will go there, 33 2s are is 66. Okay, and x minus 4 as it is. Okay, So when we will multiply x minus 4 with 3x plus 1, what equation we will get? Let's see. Okay, I'll just multiply it over here. 3x multiplied by x minus 4 plus 1 multiplied by x minus 4. So we have 3x square minus 4x plus 1x minus 4. So 3x square minus 3x minus 4. Okay, and we have plus 66. That will also come this side and become minus 66. Okay, so we have 3x square minus 3x minus 70. Okay, understanding? So minus, sorry, it's wrong. Why it is wrong? Because while multiplying, 3 into x is 3x square, 3 4s are 12x, 1x minus 4 as it is. So 3x square plus 12x plus 1x is minus 11x minus 4, and this plus 66 will go that side and become minus 66. So it is 3x square plus, but it is given minus 11 over here. Okay, though it is plus sign given over here, see, we have 3x square minus 11x and minus 4 minus 66 is minus 70. So I will substitute over here. See, after solving this, I am getting 3x square minus 11x minus 70, because plus minus will be converted into minus 7. Plus minus will be minus. Okay. See, now we don't have proper space to solve it. So first I will solve it somewhere else. We will just solve it there itself. We have 3x square minus 11x minus 70 is equal to 0. Okay. So 7 3s is 21. So we have 210, and we need to split 210 to get 11. That is 21 tens are. Okay. So 3x square minus 21x plus 10x minus 70 is equal to 0. So when I will take 3x common, what will be there inside? 3x common. So only x minus 7. Okay, because 3x into x is 3x square, 3x into 7 is 21, and here also x minus 7 directly. So we have 3x plus 10 as a bracket and x minus 7 as the other bracket. So x is equal to minus 10 upon 3 and other x is equal to 7. As this is cannot be negative, so x will be 7. So what is the value of AB? Value of AB is 7. What is the value of CD? CD is 2 7s are 14. 14 plus 1 it is 15. That is 2x plus 1. I will just do it for myself. So value of x is 7. So 7 to the 14 plus 1, that is 15. And what is the value of AD and BC? 7 minus 2. X minus 2. That is 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay. So this was the 10th question, a trick question, but when you will solve it in your notebook, it will be easy for you. Okay. So I have completed the last exercise, that is word problem of quadratic equation 2.6. So please solve it. Please subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay. You can also share these videos or these lectures to your friends. Okay. It will be helpful for them in the lockdown time.